today I'm going to show you how to make this realistic looking spider. Okay, for this creepy spider, we need 6 black 260s. 2 of them are inflated the whole way with a little puff of air out so that they're nice and sort of soft, but not like too inflated, not too mushy, but not too inflated. And then we need 2 black 260s with 5 finger tails. So blow up 2 the whole way, and then the next 2 with 5 finger tails, and let a little puff of air out before you tie it. So those are soft too. And then 1 more with the 3 finger tail, and then the last one has a 7 finger tail. So if you're letting the air out with your other hand, just guesstimate the 2 extra fingers. So it's a 7 finger tail. And to start, we want to take one with a 5 finger tail, and give it, if this one's a little tight, so just give it a little squeeze, and you're going to tie these ends together. Oh, we also need a black 11-inch round for the body. So 1 black 11-inch round blown up to about a 9-inch size. Not like too much air, but just about like this, like a bowling ball. And then also we need a white 160 to about an 8 finger, inflated to about 8 fingers. Right, like that for the teeth. So tie the 2 ends together right under where the bottom of the 5 fingers is, right here, and then cut off right up above that knot. So after you tie it, cut that off, and then we're going to separate this one. This is the front body of your spider. Separate it in half with your thumbs and twist it around. And then go right into the middle of this. If you don't know where the middle is, you can fold it like that and look up at the top. And right where that bends is the middle. Twist that right like this, and then you have something that looks like this, like cat eyes. Fold this right over that one, right like that. And then just tuck it around so it's even all the way around. Then after you have that done, you want to take your 7 finger, your 5, no, we'll do the 5 finger one next. Take the one with a 5 finger tail, and you're going to tuck this in to the front. And just push it up a little bit like that. And look at it so that it comes up, the inflated part matches up with the knot over here. And then tie this off right here. Give it a tug. And then cut off that remaining part of the balloon right up above the knot. This is the front leg of the spider. Next, take the one, cut this knot off too over here so it doesn't look messy. Next, take the one with the 3 finger tail and tuck that through right behind it. And you're going to do the same thing. Go right to about the middle. Hold it there, look over, make sure it's even. Tie this off right up above the inflated part. Give it a tug. And then cut it off right up above that knot. And then you can cut the other knot off too, right like that. And now what we want to do is take the black 11-inch round and tie it right here. And make sure the shorter one's up here at the ends, because those are the front legs of the spider. So tie it to the end that has the longer balloon closer to it, and just tie it right here. Pull it kind of tight. right like that. The next thing we need to do is take your 2 black 260s that are inflated the whole way and hold those together and twist them right about in the middle, right where you think the middle is. Give those a twist around and then twist them right around the body right here. Just twist them around. Bend that around and twist it right like that. And then take one of these and kind of tuck it up inside of here. Just kind of roll it in there. And then roll. It doesn't matter because they should be the same size. So you have something that looks like this. Now before we shape the legs, let's take the last balloon that has the 7-finger tail and put a 1-inch bubble at the front of it, right here by the knot, and pinch twist it. Hold it here. Pull this up and turn it really tight, like that. You can knot it too if it helps keep it together so it doesn't come undone. Then take this little pinch twist and wrap it here, right at the knot of the 11-inch round and in between the body bubble. So wrap that around right in the middle here, right like that. Now it doesn't matter which side, but we're gonna go over top of a set of these legs and just push this down, make it sort of close right here. Make it just sort of close to these legs. And when you get right up to this bubble right here, you want to twist the balloon, the one with the 7-finger tail that we're working with right now. Twist that around and then put a 1-inch bubble pinch twist in it for the eye. Now you could do 4 pinch twists across, but I'm just going to do 2. And then hold your fingers here and make a 2-finger bubble and then put another 1-inch bubble or cherry tomato sized bubble in and pinch twist that for the other eye. And then you're going to pull this kind of tight and go back over the same side that you were on, that you came up through the same side here. Go back down right to here. And then you want to twist this so it's about the same size as this bubble on this side. Give that a twist. And then we're going to cut and tie this off. So just cut the top off, let the air out, tie that, and then pull these up, kind of tuck it in, wrap it around that pinch twist that's right in the middle of the body. You can tie this, but I'm not. I have all this to work with, so I'm just going to wrap it around that pinch twist, and it's already knotted, so you can take the remaining part of this 260 and just tuck it underneath in the center so it can't be seen, and it's out of the way. Now this pinch twist here should be on the bottom, and where we just went over the top right here, this is the top of the spider. So you want to take the pinch twist and put it at the bottom of the belly and tuck it around to the bottom of the belly right here where there's only 2 260s coming down because we want the spider's belly to stick up. So you have this. And now we're going to shape his legs. So the back legs blown up the whole way, and this is just kind of tucked in right here the next leg up, and these ones are actually pulled through. The shortest one should be towards the front of the spider. And what we're going to do is start at the back and about a hand length up. You can put your fingers right in the center there. And about right here to the bottom of your hand, you're going to bend it right here. Like that. You can bend them down. And then I'm going to take the bottom of the foot, go up from the end about 5 fingers, and I'm going to bend that in a little bit like that. So just fold it and then pluck it out, and then do the same thing on the other side. Take the back leg, go about 5 fingers down, bend it, and then 5 fingers from the end and bend that inward like that. I am using a ninja head because that's all I have right now to make the spider, but normally just a black 11-inch round. So right like that. And you can cut the ends off if you want. And let's look real quick at a real actual spider. If you look at a real spider, his legs are not coming out of the bottom of the spider. They're kind of like coming out towards the top. I guess a lot of spiders are different, but I'm making a black widow today, so if you look at a real picture of a spider, you can see how the legs kind of come out in front of the body and mainly towards the middle of the body. So that's what we're doing here. So you have that, and then work on the next set of legs. We're going to bring those out, and I'm going to bend these downward slightly. So these ones are kind of back, flatter. And then this one, the next one up is going to get a little bent so he's more standing. And then I'm going to bend this leg out. You can look at it and however you think. So there's that leg, and then I'm going to do the same thing that I just did on this side. So bend it downward so he's standing a little bit. Go 5 fingers up, bend that. And then for this one, the next one up, I'm going to match it up with this knee pretty much. Maybe go in a little bit towards his eye and make it a little bit shorter. And then go 5 fingers from the bottom and bend that and flick it up. Do the same thing on the other side. So we have that. And now towards the front, the very front legs, we're going to take those and bend those kind of up towards the front, towards his eye, and flip that out and give it a little bend. And then take his front leg and kind of bend it, bend it out that way. I need to look at a real spider and see. I did, but you can look at a picture and see how his legs are bent on a real spider. And then bend this one and match that up right there. So you have this, and then anywhere that there's a knot, you can cut off like a little end sticking out, cut off up above the knot. Make sure you have the little ugly pieces cut off. Alright, so those are all cut off. And then you want to take the last thing, which I add teeth. You might want to add red teeth. But take your 8-finger bubble, 160 white, or whatever color you want the teeth. It might look pretty cool, red or yellow or something like that, or gold or something like that. And you want to come up about 3 fingers up on that and twist it around that little pinch twist in the front. And then push it down, hang it down here for a fang. You can curve it too. You just squeeze it and curve it like a little jelly bean. Can you see it curve? And then run this along the bottom, kind of tucked under, and then bring the remaining balloon out to match the same size, 3 fingers on the other side, and you can kind of tuck that under. So I have little fangs on my spider like that. And then if you want to, you can put the little black hourglass or the red hourglass right on the black part right here. But to make it stand out, you need something like a white edding marker. So I'm not going to make it super big because I want to use up all the ink in my edding marker, but I'm going to show you. Put a little, basically draw the letter Z and then just connect it like that. So it's like 2 triangles stuck together there, or a bow tie, and then you fill that in with the edding marker. And what this will do is make the red Sharpie that you go over top of it with stand out. So if you just put the red Sharpie on there right now, I'll show you, you won't even see it. But this white edding marker in the background will make it show up really nice. Okay. So fill that in and then give it a second to dry. I mean, you don't have to put the little hourglass thingy on, but I think it looks more like a Black Widow. It looks kind of cool that way. And, I mean, if you want to, you could add eyes up here. I think it looks kind of creepy like this, so I'm going to leave them like that. And once that dries, see, I'm going to draw down here with the red marker. You can't really even see that at all on the black balloon. But when you go over this, I mean, you can kind of get out of the lines too if you want to, because it's not really going to show up very much. So just take your red Sharpie and go right over the white edding marker, and that shows up really nicely. So you have, oops, I got red Sharpie marker on my hand. You have to let it dry. Be careful where you put your hands when you're drawing. And there's that. So this is all done. And here is your Black Widow spider. I hope you enjoyed the video.